host with White Labs, an e-commerce marketing agency. Today's guest is Yuliya. Yuliya, feel free to introduce yourself and let our viewers know a little bit more about yourself and your background.
Yeah, hi everyone. Yes, my name is Yuliya, and I'm the founder of Epic Experiences, which is the e-commerce platform or marketplace, I should say, that specializes in unique experience gifts and adventure tours all across Canada and parts of the United States. We are providing a convenient gift shopping and gift giving solution to all your personal and corporate gift giving needs. And yeah,
Awesome,
so
Yuliya.
my journey of as entrepreneur started like almost 10 years ago now. The Epic Experience has been launched. We do now 8th year now, so that's as far as it goes.
What inspired you to create Epic Experiences?
To be honest, it's from my personal desire and need to give unique experiences or gifts to my husband. So he's that hard to buy person, and it's always harder to surprise him with something. Like, you have to look for something different every time. So, and instead of like looking for some material gifts or keepsakes, I wanted to surprise him with something that he can, stick to his memory and he would remember for years to come as a gift. And so I had this idea of giving him a gift experience, but at the time I just like was a little bit scrambled to find that like source of those experiences where you can easily shop and buy the experience and give it as a gift. So, and that's what just like prompted me to, okay, I did my own research and I realized like there is a need for some platform like that. So, and then yeah, I just like fulfill my personal need and at the same time, created that for other people that they can use as well. So, and shop for unique experience gifts as well.
Awesome, that's amazing. So who is your ideal target audience?
We have, I would say we have one target audience, obviously, but those would be the users of the experiences, which men and women in their like between 25 to 35 years old, living in Canada. But at the same time, our like customers, they are range from different age categories and demographics. So it's sometimes like parents buying for their kids or grandkids, like, so that's all really diverse. And but as I said before, that the target audience was men and women in their between 25 and 35 years old. But anyone can be our customer. At the same time, the people, there's no limit to when you can experience live and have some exciting happenings. We won't stop anyone if they don't meet our age category, of course not. So we welcome everyone to shop and come to our website.
And you're just focused on Canada right now, correct?
So yeah, we're still growing in Canada, but we're also trying to get into the US market. So that's our move right now. We're slowly doing that. We still like exploring and carefully exploring that market. So, but yeah, right now our biggest presence is in Canada at the moment.
Awesome. Well, what makes you different, or shall I say, better than your competitors?
It's a good question. I would say the actual like experiences that we offer, because we work with experience providers and tour operators that offer something unique, and they have all like quality experiences. We have pride in that, and obviously the variety of the experience that we offer definitely maybe can separate us from others similar marketplaces. But at the same time, we also we have great customer service, and we are proud of like to have a customer centric approach to every customer, because like whether they have the inquiry or they want to book the experience. So we're always there. Our team is always there to support, whether via email, chat, by call, phone. So, it's all like we trying to have them, not just from the moment they enter our website, like they started to shop there. So we want to have that great experience, like from the beginning to the end when they're gonna actually experience something, right? So it's all together from, and it comes obviously in that customer service that I'm talking about. So to provide that from start to finish, that great experience for our shoppers. And
That's great.
yeah.
What are your most popular experiences?
There's the ones we have seen recently. It's been flying experiences, like flight, like lessons, or just discovery, like helicopter tours or sightseeing tours. So those been definitely popular. But there's some. It depends on the season as well. So it's hard to say. There's some like great, let's say, chocolate making classes that also haven't. People have a sweet tooth, so they wanna try that as well. Summer's coming. There's like water activities that people can do, like flyboarding, or go on a like boat tour to some island in like Vancouver area, right? So it's there's no one experience that would be we can say definitely that's the one people would buy, because as I said, we across Canada, and our experience collection, and like I think around over 100 different experiences, so it's hard to narrow it down to a
Yes.
specific one, but those few that I just mentioned, right now, they, yeah, having the popularity.
Awesome. That's great. So, being an entrepreneur, I'm sure you faced some challenges in the past few years. How did you over? So, what are some of the challenges that you faced, and how did you overcome them?
Every challenge, if we face any challenges, I see it's more like an opportunity for changes or growth, or like do something different. So it's just like, it's not in some way it's a challenge, but it gives us that boost to do, um think outside the box, let's say, and overcome that. So the biggest challenge was, I think, in the past few years was COVID. That's, I mean, for many entrepreneurs and business owners, and for our industry in particular, was, everything was shut down. So we couldn't really do much, but, there still were people that wanted to buy gifts for down the road. So we overcome that. We just stay, like, try to stay afloat and provide some, activities for people they can do in the comfort of their home, for example, at that time. So some experiences they can, do, like virtual experiences. So all that being introduced during the COVID time, and it's still actually there. So if anyone, wants to do like maybe they're like family, they live in different parts of the country, and they just want to have a family gathering and do some fun activities, so they can still do that even nowadays, while the COVID is finally like is leaving us. I should say it's not completely left, but still it's the market is open, people can go and do things. But yeah, so we kind of try to introduce those virtual experiences at that time. And after COVID, it's just the economy shifts, so that's another thing, like you have to all be careful, and trying to see like what might be coming your way, right? So
Yeah.
we always have to be aware of the global market. So it's all it's not something like small, but I think on a bigger scale that's we really watching right now. So and I wouldn't say it's a challenge, it's just like the way um, the business works, the economy works. So that's what it is.
Gotcha. Makes total sense. What are some activities you've done to promote the brand that have been successful?
So for us, we try a few things, but the most successful I would say is just working with directly with some our experience providers and kind of co-promote each other as well. Just simple, online marketing like Google Ads and like just online ads, right? So that's pretty much what worked for us the most. So we've done other stuff, but those few that I just said would serve us the most at the moment.
Awesome. So what is your plan, Juliana, for epic experiences and yourself?
Well, for epic experiences, obviously we have goals we want to reach, right? So definitely to establish more in the US market. That's one of the goals. And eventually would like to be, all across North America. That's, the bigger goal for years to come. But, and, for me personally, is just be able to delegate some of the work that I'm doing currently, and have a support there that I can rely on. We have a small team, but there's still I could personally use myself that the hands so to make this business even more successful.
That's super fair. So what advice can you give entrepreneurs that are looking to start a brand like yourself?
Okay, so
That
brand
doesn't have
like
to be your industry, just in
not that
general.
in general, um, it really depends, right? Like depends where the person in their journey, like financially, let's say. It's like I can give like a broad advice, but it's always good to know like situation for each, let's say, individual, because okay, you say like, okay, yeah, go for it, right? Like jump as both feet and do it. Yeah, absolutely, you have to follow your passion and try to, if you passionate about business, do it. But at the same time, in a shaky economy like nowadays, I wouldn't recommend jump with both feet. Try to have still secure job and try maybe start on the side doing what you're passionate about and just test it out, see maybe for a year, and if it works, just definitely go for it with jump with both feet after. But you need to, yeah, just maybe be caution in the beginning. But if the passion is calling you, yeah, I won't revert back. It's just important to listen to your gut. That's what I always do. And sometimes people can give you good advices, or sometimes people say not to do that, right? But you still have to listen to your heart and your gut and decide for yourself what's more important for you. And you can be the next Elon Musk, who knows.
There you go. Is there anything else that you want our viewers to know about epic experiences that I haven't asked you?
I think you asked good questions actually. So but I know there's maybe stereotypes in terms of like, okay, experiences is more like, more expensive, to give. So I think it's just a stereotype, and people not fully discover that because they still maybe go to like simple like gift that can buy at a big retail store, for example, right? Which is would be versus the same they can choose the experience in the same price range. Just give it a try. I would say don't be afraid to try, and that's only what I can maybe add a little bit to what I already said.
Awesome. Great advice. Yulia, I appreciate you coming on, and I appreciate your story, and thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me on. So I appreciate
Definitely.
that as well.
Definitely. Thank you.